if you broaden the scope of your thinking based on your needs, then you're going to have better outcomes in life. For example, if you can't even take care of yourself physically or financially, then obviously you focus on that. But once you can take care of yourself physically, financially, and mentally, then you have to start focusing on others. If you have too narrow of an aperture and you stay self-obsessed, you can be a miserable human being because your mind will just self-obsess and nothing will ever be good enough, and you'll just keep feeding the ego until it literally implodes. Um, but if you sort of start broadening your aperture as the moment you have excess resources, then you can start taking care of your family and then maybe your tribe or your people and eventually everyone in the world. I mean, that's the ultimate goal, to do something like what Elon Musk is doing, which is taking all these excess resources and using it for things that are ostensibly good for humanity. And everyone may not agree with you on what's good for humanity, but as long as you have your own vision, and that will sort of help take you out of your own ego and your own mind, and make you just a much happier person overall. It'll be sort of self-fulfilling, and you'll have to do less error correction along the way because your aperture will be both wide in helping a lot of people, and it'll also be long. It'll also be looking very, very far out. And the goal, I think, is to get to sort of a 360-degree infinite view where you're doing what's best for all of society from your own needs, from your own base of power and strength. So you are taken care of. That doesn't mean you run out and give away all your money or give away all your time to charity, because you still have to function, you still have to be happy. But you want to get to a position where you have everything that you want, and then your cup automatically runs over, and you can just kind of help the people around you, again, in the way that is best expressed through your unique DNA and experience. And then if you take the longest term view on that, your entire life or many lives beyond, then you literally have nothing to worry about because there's no one to worry about. You yourself are taken care of. It's about all your goals and needs are going into the outside world, and then you can't lose. If the world doesn't give you what you want at that point, then it's just kind of cheating itself. In a way, Elon had to become the richest man in the world because he was putting everything into giving the world what it needs. And so the world kind of has to take care of him, because not letting Elon win means that the world loses. So, I mean, this is getting a little metaphysical, but I just mean that people can sort of sense when you are working on long-term time frames and when you're working relatively unselfishly. Look, we all have to be selfish. If you're not selfish, you don't survive. Without the self, there is no survival, the physical self, that is. And so you can't act selfless. And the acts are the worst. The actors are the worst. They're actually the worst a lot. But if you can truly get to the point where your self needs are taken care of, and then you can be selfless just by just the virtue of excess resources, it makes you much better off.
Turn it off.